How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. And today I want to talk about ticker SINT, SINT, as it's getting a lot of exposure. And I just want to tell you exactly what my system tells me, when you should buy, where you should plan to exit, and all that stuff. And before I get right into this system of this over 95% win ratio strategy, do consider joining the premium Discord, which I have right in here. It's a very nice Discord. It's only $6 a month, and you get, like no other Discord, my exact entries and exits in real time and my daily thoughts. And I'll put that link down in the YouTube comments if you want to join. But let me talk about the system, how it works on such a ticker like SINT, and we'll go over that. So there's three things that I like to talk about. One, we got our bands. The middle band is where price has to go back to. I color coded it yellow. It's very important. You will not see price, never touch it, and it will go to it in a certain amount of time. And when I see a long amount of time, like a gap, I see it correct to it very fast. For example, right in here, we have our last touch right in here. We touch it right in here. So we have this gap right in here, and I call it the time distance gap. And then guess what? We have a buy zone. The bottom band is colored green, hence the color, because it's go. It's time to go. It's time to look, to get buys. It doesn't mean you get in right away, but we had the green light of saying, let's look into it. And then I had this KDJ. I want to make sure the K is low as possible to make sure, it's correlated to that. Here's what we have. Bam, gap, price near lower band, and then we shoot up to fill this right in here. You would have made your first, nice gains right under here. Me personally, I don't think I would have taken this due to one, I did like to see a lower K, but but you do see how the system works here. You have this strong signal here, and then look at this way up wick here. But you're going to fill these gaps on this middle band. Let me see if I find any else. Screwing around. This thing is obviously, penny stocks, they go down forever. This is not abnormal. I see this all the time, and they just constantly go down. Right in here, beautiful gap down. Price does not have to fill this gap. A lot of people think they do. It will never fill this gap. It's going to leave it like that forever. It's just how it works. And then so you had this big gap down, but you were not near the lower band. But as you can see with the time distance here, we do have nice time distance, and it does fill. Price does not have to hit the lower band, but when it does, that's when you're most confident. Right in here was actually a beautiful trade. You have your gap at 10.10. And then it doesn't fill it to 10.26. A nice little decent gap with a lower band touch here to make a nice gain. Let's talk about the current price action, because that's what you guys want to see. I'd show you a little bit of back testing and how this strategy works. But remember, we only buy at the bottom band. We wait for time distance to avoid a lot of false signals. And then the upper band, that is where your sell signal is. You should, if you ever see price at this upper band, red band, do not ever buy. Even if it's tempting, just don't ever do it. So right in here, we have our time distance at 3:21. What we first do is we record the time. The last time we hit the middle band was March 21st, 2024. I want to look for at least 3 weeks above that time frame, closer to a month time frame, so we get that swift kick to this middle band. Because remember, it's going to fluctuate. So you want to make sure there's plenty of room to the upside with a touch of the bottom band to get that nice touch, right? So we have our touch 321. Right now it's 405. And if 321 to 421 is 1 month. What I would like to see for SINT is about a week a time frame of watching this to see if we get, one more week of candles, under this band or close to the band, and look for, an entry in that. But you do have to consider, too, it is an extremely low price stock. We saw it with Fisker. They got delisted. When you get under 10 cents, that is when it gets extremely risky. But I do like how they did just have their earnings, so we got that out of the way. But, higher risk, higher reward. But with this system, you can kind of get exactly, kind of the entries that you'd be looking for, right? So right in here, we have this big move down. I'm sure a lot of people got sucked in this one. Then another big move down. A lot of people got sucked in this one. And the reason why you would avoid this strat, even though it's under the band, is because of time distance. That's why I always say look at time distance. Right in here is only 2 days from this touch right here. We wait for 3 weeks, and then we take the trade if it's near at the lower band. So we have these false signals, and also another thing is too that will help you is the KDJ. Look at the K on the KDJ on this candle right here. It was way up here at 32.18. This is this line right here, which I use, and I want to make sure it's as low as possible. 32 is insanely big, and so it would avoid all these false signals, and now we're getting low Ks. Right at this candle is 5.95. We're under the band. We have some nice time distance, so it's looking a lot better. So at this area, I'm not saying this is a bad area at all now to buy, because we got, I would like to see a lower K. I want to see at least under 5 again. And then I want to see about one more week of time distance. One more week. Because this will fluctuate just a little bit. I want to see this thing probably go right here. Realistically, I don't see how we can't get close to 4 cents. Touch or upper threes, touching this bottom of this wick right here. And if you do that, that's a beautiful gain right in there. Beautiful gain. But like I said, under 10 cents, you're going to have massive percentages moves because the stock is so low. So do keep in that mind. So that's the strategy. You want to make sure you have the time distance to avoid false signals, a low K on the KDJ to avoid also false signals, and you want to make sure that you are as close as possible to the lower band, and which we are. We accomplished that. We are under the band, which is even better. And then we have this massive gap to this middle band, so it has massive room so that when this thing fluctuates, we can correlate it, and we can make easy 20 to 50 and maybe even 100% gain. So just have a profit target in mind. I do say this is a good this is looking very bullish in my opinion. All right, guys, so that's the system. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, of a unique system that I've developed for over 6 years. Nobody else has it, because I like finding reversals, and if you're watching this video, you are trying to find a bottom on this company to make massive gains, because we all want to win, we don't want to lose. But as you can see, if you didn't have any of this stuff right in here and you're looking at a blank chart, you'd be like, wow, this is freaking nuts. I can't find the bottom, and I've been buying a lot of false signals. It's because you're running blind. You don't know exactly where you're going, but when you put these on and you start seeing exactly what the chart's doing, the algos know what they're doing. They don't make mistakes. They have a mission, and their mission is to paint this canvas. Right now, we are going down on the canvas, and we're going to paint up to fill this middle band, because price has to touch that, and I promise you it will. I've seen it in thousands and thousands of stocks over the 6 years, and as dismal it looks, it will touch that. And so, but oftentimes it is more stubborn on less than 10-cent stocks, because less than 10-cent stocks tend to beat to their own drum. But if this was a big cap stock, I'd be putting, all my money in it, because this be a nice gain, right? But for penny stocks, you'd be more conservative, because your percentage gains, you can make a lot more, so you don't need to put a lot more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, this is what I was talking about. It's only $6 a month. You get my exact swing trade alerts of high probability. We just had another massive 30% gain over all the accumulations, the scalps, and profit targets. What's interesting about this Discord is you get my entries, my theory of why I like it, and my exits. I don't just tell you stock SINT. I like it, it's bullish, go buy it. I don't just say that. What I would say, look at is stock SINT. I'll give you a picture of this. I'll tell you exactly why I'm bullish, exactly where I want to enter, and exactly where I want to exit. And I will post it for transparency purposes, so you don't feel left alone and be like, oh, what's happening with stock SINT? What's your average on stock SINT? I'm very transparent, and for only $6, I want every account to be able to trade, dip their water, and make money, because not a lot of people have massive accounts, and you can't pay hundreds of dollars to be in a Discord. So I wanted to make this more unique and have a low risk, high probability upside for this strategy. You get my education videos of the best trend reversal strategy. We also have some day trade alerts if you want to get in that, and they're highly successful too. So for only $6 a month, give it a shot. You can cancel anytime, but if you don't make money, but I'm going to make you guys a lot of money as I'm doing this full time, and I hope you guys can do this full time too and have financial freedom. And so when you click down the link below, I have a link below for you to join this Discord. It'll be very easy to join. You know, you'll find it everywhere. It'll be in my description. In the YouTube comments, I'll pin it. It'll say join the premium Discord for the best trades. And if you're new to Discord, it'll take you to this landing page of free chat. I labeled it free chat because that is simply what it is. It's a landing page to get into the premium subscription. What you want to do is head over to the subscription tab where I clicked here on the drop down, and you click on any of these channels here. And when you click on one of them, it will alert you, it will opt you in to subscribe. You just put your card details in for $6 a month, and it's cheaper if you do it on your desktop or computer because you avoid the iOS fee. So I'm just trying to help you out there. If not, it's not that much more expensive. But I just want you guys to know this right here will change your lives, and a lot of people has been changed because a lot of people, one, are buying this dip right here, then they buy this dip right here, and then as you can see, it's just been going down and down. And if they had just a little kind of insight of exactly on how reversals work on a daily time frame, they wouldn't have been stuck. And Lord willing, no one is stuck up in here in the 15 cents, as that is very brutal. And it just keeps going on and on because they might see this candle here and they might not have took the gain up in here, and then I don't know. But what we're going to do is less bag holding, big profits, and know exactly when to enter and why you enter. And that's what I teach, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment on my YouTube video. Any type of engagement helps me want to make more YouTube videos, and it helps also the algorithm share it to other retail traders. So if you guys really did enjoy it, do take the time to hit that like button on my YouTube channel and subscribe. It means a lot, and you'll get constantly reiteration of me saying this is a stock I'm looking at, or I might even say I'm buying this stock, I'm bullish, and stuff like that, and exactly why I am. And you get constant education and how to be a profitable trader month after month. So hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you so much, and I know your time is very valuable, so I do appreciate you watching this. And if you guys want to join the premium Discord, I highly recommend it. And I'll see you guys there, and peace out.